gbogbo ti pé ẹsẹ̀ gbogbo ti pé inú ilé ti kún bàbí táwọn rọ́ọ̀kù kẹ̀kẹ́ nítorí pé ẹni tí à ń gbà lálejò lónìí gómìnà gbogbo wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó ṣe wípé gbogbo wa pátá òun la fínúfíndọ̀ tẹ̀ka fún wọn wípé a jẹ gbádùn omi tuntun 1.0 tó bá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yìnyín kẹ́ni ṣèmí ẹ̀mí ìmoore tá a fẹ́ fi hàn ní wípé gbogbo àdásí tí ń bẹ nínú omi tuntun 2.0 àmọ́ tí wọ́n kó sínú àpò yẹn bá a bá tẹ̀ka kọ́ wọlé a lè mọ mo rò pé náà ló fún gbogbo ará ilé láǹfààní láti dìbò lẹ́ẹ̀kejì fún gómìnà wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó bá wá rí báyìí lórúkọ Ọlọ́run ọba àná ọba òní ọba ọ̀la ọba títí láéláé ọba akọrin kése a kí gbogbo wa wípé a kú àlejò gómìnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní tèní fọgbọ́ntòlú tí rọra ń fi òbèlè ìwà ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ tó fi ń tukọ̀ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní wẹ̀lẹ̀ omi tuntun tó lókùnkùn ti gbéra sọ tí ẹja tuntun ti ń la ìtújà tí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ sì ń tẹ̀síwájú ìdàgbàsókè tí ò húkọ́ tí ò tẹ̀tì ní ìgbérasọ ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ó ti gba padà ní oṣù tuntun 2.2 ìyẹn ni mo fi ń kí jagunmólú ilẹ̀ Ondo igbákejì alága àpapọ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ ìjókòó àwọn gómìnà ní tìbútòrò ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà pátápátá gómìnà tiwa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹnjìníà Olúwaṣèyí Abíọ́dún Mákindé tí mo fi sahad kún nípa ìyọ̀ǹda gómìnà àti ibi tó kọ yẹn ti wá FNSE DSC GSSRS wọ́n ti dé tẹ̀ríntẹ̀yẹ wọ́n ti dé tọ̀yàyà bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni wọ́n mọ̀ fi àyàyọ̀ gbogbo èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ dọ̀wẹ́ lórí ètò lónìí bí olùgbọ́dún 2023 bó ṣe ń dágbére fún wa pé ó dìgbò ṣe gbogbo wa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí a jọ fi àtẹ́wọ́ tó bá kí dámúdámú àtẹ́wọ́ tí ò mú àkàndùn dání torí pé ẹni àkàndùn mú lọ́wọ́ ò ní lè patẹ́ ká fi mọ́ kí gómìnà wa bí wọ́n ó ṣe mọ́ dìde wá láti wá jókòó sórí àpèrè níbi àgọ́ ọlá àwọn gún wá sí DJ orin tọ́tọ́ sí gómìnà ẹ jẹ́ kí bàbá gbọ́wọ́ ọjọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ wọlé. ó ṣeun ọpẹ́ náà la mú wá orí pé ọ̀tọ̀ Olúwa ló ṣe yìí a sì ń yọ̀ nínú ìdùnnú tó lágbára tó gá yàtà ẹ̀yin ará ilé Kúnlé Junaid ní orúkọ tèmi ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti mọ̀ yìí pé etí ò yẹ rí ẹsẹ̀ bàtà ẹyọ kan kì í ṣe tí ọmọ ẹ̀dá ń bọ̀ sẹ́sẹ̀ nígboro ló wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Òkè àjọ wà ń bí ni kódà ìta òkò láàfi ṣe torí pé àdìrò mẹ́ta kì í dọ̀bẹ̀nù Tèmítọ́pẹ́ àfẹ́rẹ́fẹ́tẹ̀ dà.
Good morning and welcome to Omituntun 2.0. We welcome our governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, to this beautiful interactive session this morning. We are here this morning to have a time of interaction with the governor as he bears his heart for his plans to move forward and also talk about how far we have come. My name is Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Òkè and it is beautiful to be here this morning. But indeed, we are not here alone. Right next to me, I have a veteran broadcaster, Femi, who is currently with the Impact Business Radio, that's IBR. He is also a former director of the NOA. And a good morning to him. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. And I do have to say that Mr. Kunle also is director of production services at the BCOS. He's also a veteran that has earned his stripes and stars in the profession. Good morning to you. Yes, our governor, thank you so very much. Good morning to you, sir. And we do have to say that in advance, as congratulations are in order. Good morning to you.
Good morning. The mosquitoes. Are always in threes. So the three mosquitoes. Let me also use this opportunity to get Ìbàràpá Abẹ́òkègùn Agbómọ̀ṣọ́ everywhere ti jámọ́ra wọn ní Ọ̀yọ́ state ẹ̀sùn mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pé a kú ọdún ẹ̀mí wa á ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀ láyé and ọdún tuntun tí à ń wò níwájú yìí still a few days away. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló sì lè ṣẹlẹ̀ but nǹkan burúkú ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ọdún tuntun yẹn á bá wa láyọ̀ á dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọdún ayọ̀ ọdún ìdùnnú fún gbogbo wa.
Àtẹ́wọ́ gómìnà. Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ti mọ̀ yìí pé tá a bá lu kìrìn jẹ̀gbọ́n pẹ̀lú tẹ̀tọ̀ wọn náà ní bá ní ijó. Lẹ́nìí àdá òdo wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a sì dá ṣe. Ọlọ́run ti wà lẹ́yìn ó ń bá wa ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn ní bẹ nínú èrò tó rò fi ń dún tí fi ń ké tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀. Ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ilé akéwà Baṣọ̀run la pàtẹ ètò sí ní tèní. Síbẹ̀ mo láyọ̀ láti máa fi tó wa létí wípé àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ mẹ́rìndínlógún ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tí wọ́n lo ọkọ̀ tí wọ́n sì ní àdírẹ́sì náà ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. IBR, Impact Business Radio, wọ́n bẹ pẹ̀lú wa. Pensioners FM, Splash FM, Honor FM, Yes FM, Inspiration FM, Fimọ́ Fresh FM wọ́n gbẹ́. Agbègbè ló ń dún lákọ̀lákọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Parrot FM ẹ ti mọ̀ ó ń kí tantan l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ Ajílété. Solution bẹ́ẹ̀ o ọlọ́run ọba ní kí ìgbésí ayé nìkan kan wá polúkúrú muṣu. Jams ọ̀hún bẹ̀ láàrin wa. Noble FM fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ èyí tó bá funfun lè yàn fẹ́. 32 FM ń bẹ pẹ̀lú wa. Amúlùdún ọ̀gbẹ́yìn. Star FM ìràwọ̀ ń bẹ lójú sọ́mọ̀ tó dúró rente. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni ọ̀rọ̀ àpáta ọjà. Lágẹ̀lú FM òun náà wà pẹ̀lú wa. Ṣé ẹ wá rí bó ṣe wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó. Tiwantiwa gangan láwa Ajílété FM ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ tí BCOS bí nìyẹn. Ó ń bẹ ní Gàrí l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ tó ń dún lọ́wọ́ lákọ̀lákọ̀. Òkègùn FM ó ń bẹ ní Alága tó na pápá náà yẹ síbẹ̀ tó náà sì ń dún kíkankíkan káwá tó sọ bàbá. Olúyọ̀lé FM gangan ní oríta Baṣọ̀run nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn bí. Ẹ sì ti mọ̀ yìí pé BCOS television ebi gómìnà jókòó yìí àwọn ẹ̀ ń wò yìí orí òpó BCOS television la wà 28 HF àmọ́ kò tán síbẹ̀ ẹ wò wá lórí StarTimes 113 bá wa bẹ̀ GoTV agúnwà síbi ọlọ́ba ni 134 tó fi wá mọ́ BCOS TV Facebook page ẹ lè lọ wò wá ń bẹ̀ o Olúyọ̀lé radio Facebook page agẹ̀gùn síbẹ̀ ẹ la wà bí ìbọn YouTube channel ẹ wò bó bá ti rọ̀ yín lọ́rùn ẹ pàdé wa síbẹ̀ tó fi mọ́ gbogbo àwọn ojú òpó ìtàkùn àgbáyé yòókù bó bá wá jẹ́ pé email ló jẹ́ yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ lọ sí bcostelevision@mail.com bó ṣe wà nìyẹn á gbádùn àwọn àdọ́balẹ̀ torí yín ni gómìnà ṣe wá ẹ̀yin ni gómìnà rí tínú wọn dùn torí pé fúnra ara yín lẹ sọ ẹ wọ́n sọ yìí pé àníwọ̀ ni a gbàgbọ́ nínú ẹ̀ ìwọ ni ààyò tiwa ìwọ làwa sì mọ̀ wọ́n rí wọn yọ jàbọ́ ń bí lónìí tèmi tọ́pẹ́ àgbà tí ó tó lé ní gómìnà àgbà tó bá kanú ní kì í lérò lẹ́yìn bóòni àwọn olókọ̀ wọ̀nyí pẹ̀lú gómìnà.
All right, our governor is not here alone, and we must recognize those on his entourage this morning. We have with us the former Speaker of Oyo State, Oisha rather, that's Senator Monsurat Sumonu, the Oyo State House of Assembly. Their Senator, former Speaker, former Speaker, Oyo State House of Assembly, Senator Monsurat Sumonu. Good morning to you.
So, gómìnà ti buwọ́lù ìwé ètò ìṣúná
Indeed,
ọdún 2024.
the budget has been.
Àwọn kan ní a ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò rẹ̀ o jẹ́wọ́ BCOS ọ̀yọ́ speaker ń bẹ bí o.
Also, I will reel out a number of these names here. The Speaker of the House of Assembly is also here today. Honorable, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin is also here this morning. Welcome to you to OTUTU 2.0. The Chief of Staff is here, Honorable Shegun Ogunwuyi. He's also here. Good morning. I'll just reel out these names for time. The Head of Service, Mrs. Olubumi Oni, is also here. Indeed. And as well as the Deputy Chief of Staff, Honorable Fola Oyekunle. We have Honorable Commissioners for Information, Prince Dotun Oyelade, Finance, Honorable Akinola Ojo, Budget, Professor Musiba, Works, Professor Daoud Kende Shongodoyin is here. For Education, Environment, Youth and Sports, Women Affairs, Trade and Investment, Agriculture, Establishment and Training also. The DG due process is here, Mrs. Tara Okwe, Senior Executive Assistant General Duties Chief Mikhail Bayo Lawal, PDP State Secretary Alhaji Wasiu Adeleke, the DG Mineral Development, Honorable Abiodu Oni, SA Security, Compol Fatai Owosheni, that's retired now. Also, we have the Executive Assistant, Compol Sunday Odukoya, also retired. Also, Executive Assistant Administration, Reverend Idowu Ogedengbe, and the Algon Chairman, Honorable Sikiru Sonda, also here. Thank you all so very much for accompanying the governor here this morning to the program.
Tá a bá ti mọ̀ pé alága àgbọ̀n bẹ́nu lé gbogbo ta ti tírí àtàwọn SCDA.
Settled. Okay.
Your Excellency, you are most welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Let me take you up on this. You must be a gambler or a risk taker. How did you play the chess game during the electioneering campaign, sacrificing some pieces here and there to be able to achieve your ambition? What were the challenges?
Okay. I don't gamble because otherwise, bet Niger people, they'll be looking all over the place for me. Yeah, when you talk in terms of risk, I mean, several years ago, I got into the NYC camp, and they said then it was HIV was a big issue. And they said, well, we have to test all of you for HIV. I said, okay, fine. But they said the camp commandant must be tested first because he happens to be the #1 citizen in that camp. So they called him, I think, an army major, and they said, look, we'll test you, but we need to ask you some questions first. And they said, have you been involved in some risky behavior? And the guy said, well, you see this army uniform that I'm wearing is risk in itself. So once you put on the army uniform and you go out, they don't need to ask you whether you've been involved in any risky behavior. So this life that we're in is risk in itself. We don't know what will happen the next minute, the next second. But having said that, you have to do what you have to do if it's in the best interest of your people. So for me at that time, it wasn't really about me. It wasn't about risk. It was about the unity of this country. So look, if we say we all belong to this country and you have one thing that we're all aspiring to, and it has stayed in one part for 8 years, so let it come also for 8 years to another part. So it didn't take me, I didn't break any sweat to take that decision, to say, look, fair is fair. And I did not, we engaged our presidential candidate, and we told him that, look, if you want to prove to the people that this country belongs to all of us, then we must be able to allow fairness, allow justice, allow equity, so that people can have a sense of belonging. So, and quite frankly, just like Jesus Christ said, èmi mọ àwọn èèyàn ti tèmi, and àwọn èèyàn ti tèmi wọ́n mọ̀ mí. The Oyo State people, they've made up their minds. Look, we're working together on this project Oyo State since 2019. And they reached out to me. They said, look, you're not going anywhere yet. You must finish some of the projects that you've started. So I did not entertain any fear whether Oyo State people will vote for me or not. And even all the noise going around at that time, they did not have any depth. You know, they were just noise on the surface. So, but having said that, I will not take Oyo State people for granted. I'll use this opportunity to say thank you to them for giving us the opportunity, you know, to serve them one more time. And also, in the history of elections in this state, what we witnessed had never happened before. 1999, I mean, it was a very close election, maybe 54% to 46%, thereabout. 2003, okay, about almost going towards they did not going to get his second tenure, because I participated in that election in 2015 also. He had about, I think, 33% of the vote. But this time around, I mean, Danger lost everywhere. Ile ni o, oko ni o, his father's house ni o, his mother's compound ni o, you know, both in the city at ni oko. And all across Oyo State, out of 33 local government areas, Owambi, he lost massively in 31. And in Ibadan land, Tawa Mejeji ti wá, he did not win a single polling unit. So I can only appreciate the people of Oyo State and tell them that what they've done is a further motivation for me to even serve them more than we did under Omituntun 1.0.
ẹ̀yin ará ilé dákun jábomi yorùbá látèmi tọ́pẹ́ má bínú. Ohun gómìnà wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹnjìníà Ṣèyí Mákindé òun náà ni ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yẹn. A ti sọ yìí pé a ní daṣọ bò kankan, ẹ̀yin náà ó sì láǹfààní láti dá sí tó bá tásìkò, torí náà ẹ farabalẹ̀ fún wa. Gómìnà ẹ kú ohùn. Yes sir. Láti gbàpò tí díje ńgbà tó bá tó di pé gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ti jiná tán tẹ́ ti pè lọ́bẹ̀ lábẹ́lé nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ní tó kanra lé láti lọ tẹ̀ka nígbẹ̀yìn gbẹ̀yìn. Lẹ́yìn 2019 ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tẹ́ ẹjọ́ pilẹ̀ ìrìn àjò yẹn ló dàbí ẹni wípé àmọ́ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ bí àdúrà orí òkè tí wọ́n ní òkun tó ní bí nǹkan kan ni àmọ́ àwọn nǹkan kan ṣàṣẹlẹ̀ mọ̀gánà bá yí lọ́ba di pé ó di yòmòyòmò tí kálukú ń kùn ní gbòòrò àmọ́ lónìí tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ̀gánà tó yí ń gbà yẹn ó tún ti yí bíríbírí nǹkan tó ti yí padà gómìnà ṣe kèé ṣe pé ẹni kuru bẹ́sà.
ìwọ ìyẹn tó ẹ pè ní kùrùbẹ bóyá kankan tẹ wá gbé sí kọ́nà àti ẹnìkan lọ máa tọ epo sórí ẹ mi ò ní tí mo ní mo sọ fún àwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nígbà yẹn mo ní mi ò ní godfather ṣùgbọ́n mo ní God the Father. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan Ọlọ́run náà ni á fi àwọn èèyàn ṣe sábàbí ntọ́lọ́run fẹ́ ṣe fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni because even nǹkan tó bí yàn Ọlọ́run mọ̀ wá kó tó di pa délé ayé ń bì ṣùgbọ́n tí Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ ó lè ní kẹ́ ẹ jábọ́ látòrí sánmọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run á fi àwọn ẹnìkan ṣe òbí èèyàn tá a fi ṣe sábàbí tá a fi ṣe okùn tí a fà wá sí ilé ayé. Tí ẹ bá ń bá àwọn èèyàn ṣe it's only people that are foolish ni wọ́n á sọ pé àwọn lè play Ọlọ́run ọ̀pá àwọn lọ́lọ́run no. So gbogbo àwọn tí àjọṣe yẹ some ṣe because of their personal interest, some ṣe because of the group interest, some ṣe because wọ́n ní interest bóyá abúlé wọn or ibi tí wọ́n ti wá and all of that. But at the end of the day èmi gbàgbọ́ pé ntọ́lọ́run bá ṣe fún yàn ó dẹ̀ ní nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ jáde nínú nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe. So ìgbà tí gbogbo èèyàn mi síbi lọ́sibẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ mí lò bá jẹ́ ìṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni wípé first na serve Ọ̀yọ́ state as their governor ẹ̀dá kan ò lè dá dúró tó bá jẹ́ pé ìfẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni màá serve Ọ̀yọ́ state ní second tenure ẹ̀dá Ọlọ́run ò lè dá dúró Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fi rẹ̀ hàn nínú ìbò yẹn torí pé ọkàn àwọn èèyàn ọkàn ọba ọkàn ìjòyè ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà. Wò pé kí tí mo sáyẹn fún àwọ̀ iná tẹ́lẹ̀ pé síjà mọ́ because bọ́lá fẹ́ kí ẹ lọ. So Ọlọ́run náà ni àdúrà lè lórí even success this second time. I will say pé I reach out no matter bóyá ẹnìkan look ó yẹ kó ti máa rò ó sìn and all of that èmi náà mi ò lè play godfather I can only say to the people pé mo mẹ́ni báyìí o mo báyìí o ó yẹ kó lè àwa fi.
Excellency, we have to ask about for your term. Plans.
Well, I've mentioned it to a lot of people, and I'm still saying it. I will not contest to be a senator in the state because people say, okay, after the governorship, you should go to retirement for governors. I said, And I've made it a priority to start developing leaders for tomorrow. The speaker, Olujole, is in his 30s. I've been a deputy chief of staff, Fola, in his 30s. And then while I was signing the budget, people made it as the chairman of the House Committee on Appropriation, Sukami, that is one of the youngest. Young, youngest. So leaders. In the past, from Igbeti, so by the time you 4 hours, this number one, only 2 more years stay in the service, and you send the person to the National Institute for about 9 months or 12 months, 10 months, and then you will only use 1 year, to serve for your state without knowledge. No, I will put somebody that has not less than 5 years, so that we can get the benefit for your state. So if you look at the team, Gbogbo were quite young. And then for the future wà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ tá máa dá àárín ní next year. So we just, as we move along, we will look at I am happy in my own state. I am grateful to God. I am grateful to the people of Oyo State for giving me the opportunity to even serve them in the capacity of their governor. When I came first into the political scene, I wanted to only be a senator. I tried the first time, 2007, it didn't work. I tried 2011, it didn't work. And I said, okay, Teyabasha failed leverage. We go by promotion now. Well, professionally, they can say, okay, at least you've tried. So even if they refuse to promote me, I will not promote myself. So I tried again in 2015. It ended in failure. But each of these I learned very valuable lessons about our people, about the political environment. Also, it gave me the time to look at what I'm doing in the private world, because quite frankly, this is a public service job. 2019, people first they said, look, why are you bringing this fellow? This is a political leader. He has been failing for this third electoral cycle. So how will they win this time around? Secondly, this somebody tí o tiẹ̀ báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ń file ní secretariat. And when I eventually won, a lot of people dey say, this plan wọ́n ní audio of money. Okay. So audio ṣe bí ẹ̀kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ náà kó tó di pé ó ṣe they don't hear audio mọ́ because I want enough video. Àwọn tó wà ní ẹgbẹ́ ètò náà ti rí pé okay bí kò sí náà bí tẹ́lẹ̀ now ọ̀nà wà ń bẹ̀ ibi when we in 2019.
Point of the new support and LAUTECH as a whole for Mondays and technology to the people. Events also religious leaders, PDP stalwarts, among others. Governor to the state capital inspected several ongoing projects, including by the land port, money, the engineering at the housing state, Bashoru, and the Ibadan Circular Road interchange, Beda, a messenger inspected. Governor expressed optimism that the project will be of great benefit to the people of the state and the administration, collaborating with the government more than ever before. The governor assured the residents of the state that the cooperation with the federal government will allow the project to proceed quicker than expected. said.
So we have a new administration at the federal level that understands, what it is to develop economic value chain. So I think we will cooperate with the federal government.
Governor Mark equally noted his administration had incredible opportunities through infrastructure building and key developments, which have begun to attract investors. The government urged the youth to key into opportunities by contributing and getting the rewards rather than leaving the country foreign lands in search of international.
ìjọba àwọn alága mẹ́tàlélọ́gbọ̀n ìbílẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó ń lọ káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ó dùn àwọn àpapọ̀ agbára tó gáyà kí gómìnà ọdún
pé oṣù ayọ̀ lápá alẹ́ kan sí ìmúlá tó pé gómìnà wa tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo ní mo wó ni gbogbo ọ̀sán ní gómìnà nífẹ̀ẹ́ nínú ìfẹ́ gómìnà ní gbogbo èèyàn ni wọ́n fi kọ iyán tí àwọn ọ̀dà lọ́jọ́ wa bàràtà wá fi wá àkàtàbó bá a ṣe ṣètò yìí lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dà àwọn náà darapọ̀ bá rí pé àwọn túmọ̀ rẹ̀ wọ́n bó ṣe wọ́n bí wọ́n wà ìwà ṣáà Bódèjì àti Kúndé ìdúlẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ṣe ṣàkóso rẹ̀ lórí náà lọ́wọ́ tí ó belebele ló tẹlifíṣàn wa TikTok ọ láti inú ibi ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n wa ṣe wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ yìí àgbà àwọn wájú nínú wa àgbà Fẹ́mi àpàrírùn àwọn àgbà tó kù tó yẹ ká ṣe tẹ̀síwájú sá.
Thank you very much. We want to recognize a few people who are present with us who have acknowledged His Excellency this morning, and in no particular order, Honorable Commissioner for Energy, Barrister Segun Ashamu, Honorable Commissioner for Education, Segun Ashamu, Professor Ojo, DDP State Secretary, G. Maliki, Senior Executive Assistant, Duties to the chairman of the chairman of the Governing Council of LATEC, most welcome, sir. Alhaji Mr. Olari Waju, the Chief Press Secretary, Alhaji Gafar, the Executive Assistant on Budget and Planning, and also have